Welcome back. So we're actually at the beginning of the draft. Excuse me. We was looking at the news. We see that somehow the Dolphins got the first round pick, first overall pick. I'm sorry. And then when we checked it out, we saw that they actually got a pick from San Francisco. So they have the first overall pick, and I think they have the 12th round pick. We're sitting on the 32nd pick right now. We did look at some prospects. I mean, we went through, we saw some people, but really, they really got what? Maybe not even a little bit over a handful of people. And we pretty much just based this off of team needs. So, well, plus, like the top 4 people are off of just off the news board. So I figured I'd check them out. I do like their stats, their skills and all, but I mean, they're all top picks for the most part, minus the first 2. But I mean, you see, we get this DT here, who's a top 5 pick, and looking at his stats and all, I mean, I'll show y'all real quick. Physical player, who loves bone crushing hits. Madden definitely didn't sugarcoat him. They definitely sweet talked him. Physical wise, I mean, good acceleration, great agility, good change of direction, elite jumping, elite speed, great strength. As you see, he's pretty much top 5 in everything. He did better on his college pro day than the combine, but I mean, hey, he's top 5. He's on it. His skills, his stamina is great. His injury is great. Like, right off the board, we want him. I mean, so A tackle, A finesse moves, A awareness, A play rep, B block check. And he's A to C power moves. So, I mean, he'll probably round out to be like I expect his power moves to probably be like a high 60, low 70s. But I mean, hey, we can definitely take a look at that. So, he's actually slated as the 5th overall pick. So what we might do is, if we take a look, see he's slated number 5, and then we also have Milner who's 14. Really, all we have is just a first and a bunch of 6th round picks. Oh, we have a second. So we have a couple 3rds and some 6s. So if we can somehow maneuver these picks and players to get at least 2 high first rounds and 2 high second rounds at the minimum, we good. I mean, we can always just pick up everybody else that we need off the free agency after, preseason week 3. But to this extent, I think right now our biggest task is to try and get, like I said, 2 high to mid first round picks and 2 high to mid second round picks. So without one of each, well, we got a first and a second, so we just gotta get the other 2 and then finagle those. So let's see what we can work with here. Let's see what some teams have. So really, we want the 5th pick. So we gotta see who has that. So the Eagles have the 5th and 6th pick. So let's see what they want for the 5th. All So they're giving us 3 options for their 5th round pick. A first option is we give up Marquise, Najee, and Alzaire. Second offer is we give up our first next year, our first this year, and our 4th next year. And then the last option is we give up Aiden Hutchinson, Jalen Johnson, and Leonard Fournette. Now, mind you, we are looking to move Leonard, so that one is not a problem. As well as the first this year is not a problem. The first next year, I mean, there's no telling what might be in the draft, so we could probably put that middle part together and give them Fournette, and maybe try to get something else. But let's see what they want for both the 5th and the 6th. Then we can get a better understanding of what we can do. Oh God! For both of them, they want Aaron Donald and Aiden Hutchinson. Those are key pieces. Those are our line. They are our line. They are our. Without them, we're not doing anything. So I feel like if we really want that D tackle, let's see something. Let's see who has the 4th round pick. Their 4th overall pick. So it's the Jags. So let's see what they want for that. Well, we just signed Jonathan Taylor, so we're not giving him up. They pretty much want the same package as the Eagles. They just want Jeremy Chin instead of Alshire. And then they want a 3rd this year instead of a 4th next year. So, I mean, if we give up the 5th, if we get the 5th, then we're pretty much guaranteed to get the DT, because we really need a DT. So I think what we'll do is we'll give them Fournette, our first this year. And let's just see if they'll take a 2nd, since we're giving them Fournette versus our 4th. So it's trade decline. Alright, so I guess they really want that first next year, so I mean, if that's the case, then we'll probably just hold off on Fournette, because there's no point of giving up him. There's no point of giving him up just to get a 5th when we can get it, and we can still trade him somewhere else. So we'll just give up the 1st and 4th to get the 5th this year. Alright, so now we need at least a 10th overall pick to secure the I think the end. Let's see who has that. So the Ravens have the 12th pick. Let's just see what they want for it. Looks like they want Najee and Aiden Hutchinson, and then they want our first this year, the one we just acquired from the Eagles, and the 7th. So don't really want to give up one we just got for a later pick. Let's keep moving. Alright, so the Seahawks, they have the 10th pick. See what they want for it. Najee. It seems like Najee and Aiden are just key pieces for first round picks. It's crazy. So I think what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to grab a mid to low first, and then flip it So I think we'll go with that 20th pick we saw. Well, let's see what the 22nd does for us. So they want Morgan. Let's see if we can give them Fournette. So they want Morgan Moses. But like they're players I want to get rid of, but I'm not trying to give up. I'm trying to give them up as a collective. Okay, see, they want Marquise and Fournette, or they want Harris and Rodgers. So, you know, at least from the 17th pick to the 22nd pick, that we have a range that we can fit something in. We got a 19. Let's see, we got 19. Najee or Greedy. Gosh, these people really want something. Alright, the Giants have the 20th pick. So they want Aiden Hutchinson or Greedy Williams. So let's see if we can just get them. Leonard Fournette and Morgan Moses. So they definitely want one more of those. Let's see if we can get a green for Morgan. We can get a yellow. We can get another yellow. That's about it. Alright, so let's see what we can get from Morgan Moses. Because, I mean, Khalil Shakir, we're not getting nothing for him. I mean, they're not even trying to give up picks for him. I mean, they're giving up a right card for him, 75 overall. We could get Tommy Tremble in a pick next year. We could do that. We do need a tight end. But we are trying to get one out of the draft. Travis Gibson. Let's see what this right guard is about, and then we might explore the Tommy Tremble deal. Jags. No, I think it's the right card. Oh no, he's 31. He's this old. At least with Tommy Tremble, you know, he's still young. I think he was on the Packers. No, there we go. He's 23, 74 overall, and he's a superstar. Why would we not take him for Morgan Moses? Yeah, we definitely gonna make that trade. We'd be fools not to. Superstar tight end. Yeah, we'll take him off your hands for you. Alright, so we at least got our DT. As far as Milner, we're probably just gonna pass on him. Like we're not gonna risk it. Put him up there. We can still at least get Evans and Harvey. So the top three are what we're looking for. So I figure if we can get the 33rd and the 34th pick, we can secure them up no problem. I doubt they'll go first. I doubt they'll go in the first round. So let's see if we can maneuver that. Seeing how they're not first round, so we should be able to make more flexible moves. So there's the 34th. So we're going to take this right here. See what they want. They want to pick a second round pick next year, a third this year, and a sixth this year. I don't know. Maybe a possibility. They want Leighton Vander Esch or Tariq Woolen, or a second next year, a third this year, and a fifth next year. Now this, I was really contemplating of giving up Leighton Vander Esch, but then he started showing out towards the end of the season. So now I feel like this is alright. Alright, we're gonna take it. It is what it is. Now we need the 34th pick. Running out of teams here. Somebody better have it. Oh, the Bears. Right. They want our second this year, a fifth next year, or a sixth this year. But we don't really want to give up our second this year. So let's see if they'll take Leonard Fournette as even swap. No, okay. So let's give them a sixth this year and a fifth next year with Leonard. Trade accepted. Alright, so now we just locked up our line. Trade declined. I don't know what that was about, but I'll have to take a look. Alright, so now we have locked up our DT in the first, our guard and center in the second. I'm just going to take one off the board. There's a nice, see here, stat-wise, like skill-wise, but he's 5'9". I don't know. Then we got a kicker that's unprojected. We got a tight end. I mean, it's tough to say. We're just looking for that top three. We do have some smaller pieces we could get rid of, but at this point, we're just trying to wait to see what the free agency is going to look like. Let's just see. Okay, so we have our first. So we actually have 3 seconds and a third. So let's see if we can put up some of these 6, because I mean, we're not trying to sit around now. Okay, so for 3 6 round, we can get a 4th this year, a 3rd next year, a 4th and a 7th this year. Still 4, all 4 rounds. So I clearly think we take the 3rd next year. I mean, that could come in handy. And then we still have 2 more 6-round picks. Yeah. For this year. So if we're looking at 5th rounds, okay, not bad. Don't win with 7s. So far we're seeing 142. How the hell do they have the same pick for next year? That don't make no sense. Noticing at 140. Yeah, I think the best one we saw was 140. Yep. So we're going to take the Vikings 5th round next year. It's the highest overall. Alright, so now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 picks this draft. All top 3 rounds. We should be able to do something with this. We only have 1 first. I mean, we do have 2 thirds next year, so you know what? Before we do those, let's see if we can get rid of these. If not, then if not. If we can, oh look at, we can get a 4th this year. That's the 98th pick this year. Anything higher? We can get the 97th pick this year. 99, 96. 98th, and 87th, 100, 99. That's 96 for next year, though. Once we were looking at this year, so I think we'll take the 49ers 97th overall pick. Give up terrible picks for next year, and see what we can get for these 2 third rounds. So we can get Amari Hooker, Khalil Herbert, Anthony Brown in the 7th, Rashawn Evans in the 7th, Rashad White, Alex Pierce in the 7th this year, Noah Brown in the 7th this year, Cody Barton in the 7th next year, Noah in the 5th next year, Jawan Jennings in the 6th this year, Tracy Walker the 3rd, who we already had, but we traded away, Chuck Clark in the 7th, Darrell Henderson, Isaiah Hodgins, Michael Carter, Okonkwo in the 7th. I do like him. Devin McCourty in the 6th next year. Mike Hughes in the 7th this year. Joel at middle linebacker. Safety. Quest Watkins. Definitely use the speed. Rashid Saeed. Pascal Fuller. Gus Edwards. Davis. Marshall Greg Dortch. Truthfully, I'm not seeing much. I mean, Alex Pierce, he's young. He's an 8 and 74. So Clark's old. I'm not him. 78 left in the 7th this year, but we don't want that 7th. Alright, so we'll look at the 80 overall linebacker from the Lions and 49ers Okonkwo. Oh, he's 28, so. And then Joel. He's 28, so yeah, they're really trying to give us old scraps for things, so we're just gonna hold off on those. Now, receiver wise, we might. I don't know how we're gonna do this because all we have is Stephon and Marquise. Everybody else is 65 or less overall. So we definitely need a receiver because those are our number ones and twos. The draft didn't really hold any promises. So at this point, we have to look at the possibility of trading for one. Stephon Diggs will be 30 next year. A lot of these people are getting paid. We're not trying to blow our cap either. And we could get a DeAndre Hopkins for way less than everybody else. He does have a $10 million cap penalty, but is he in his last year of a contract? So he's a superstar. That's in his contract. That's what we really want to see. He's got 2 years left. It's a $10 million cap hit. He has zero interest in signing with us. I mean, I feel like we can get somebody cheaper. Just 40 mil penalty is just ridiculous. Well, we also don't want to go stupid low right now. Let's see what we can find. Jalen, Mike Evans. Get Michael Pittman, Brandon Ayuk, T. Higgins. T. Higgins more so for his height. Michael Pittman could be a move. T. Higgins can also catch the ball. He's 24. 6'4", 6'4", Michael Pittman. His release is a 90, Michael Pittman's a 92. Jump is a 97. What's his stamina and injury? Injury's a 92, stamina's a 90. I mean, we could essentially get either one of these two. As he's a star. Let's see what they would want. Najee Harris and Tariq Woolen, or Jalen Johnson and Leighton Vander Esch. Yeah, I'm not ready to give up any of my big names. We did just sign Jonathan Taylor, but I'm trying to have a dominating running game. There's Devontae, T. Higgins, who's over there. Michael Pittman, Michael Thomas, Chris Olave. He's a beast too. There we have Marquise, Garrett Wilson, Calvin Ridley, who's injured. Juju Schuster. Do we grab our old Adam Thielen? I mean, he could be a mentor. He's a star. Let's see what his contract's looking like. It's 3 years, making 2.25. So, I mean, the oldest player in the league right now. And let's see if we can snag him for something low. We better not ask for nothing insane. Malcolm Rodriguez and Tommy Tremble. Well, I'm not giving up the superstar and potential superstar. Like, that's a bad trade for Dylan. It really is. What we can do though is give up Felton. Where are you? Did we give up Morgan, sorry? I guess we gave up. Let's see if they'll take Felton. Probably not. Nah, we figured. Alright. So, I don't know. This is hard. This is hard because we don't want to give up future talent for someone who's old. Everybody's in the negatives. I didn't want zero cap. Maybe we find a trade for you up. But Melton. It's 5'11". Oh boy. James Brochet. Gillis Jones. Anthony Schwartz. Paris Kent was a superstar. Joshua Palmer. I don't know. I'm so skeptical about who to go after. Decisions. I think at this point, 6'2", 5'11". Clemson, 6'5". His awareness is down. I think we see if we can get Schwartz, and we'll see Brevin Jordan, Austin Dupas, Mud Farmer, and Clay Johnston. I see that, and I'm gonna raise them a third next year and see what they say. Trade accept. Okay. And then we gotta find somebody to catch him. At least catching traffic. Kenny Galladay, he's 74. 29. He's a 29-year-old, 74 overall. Russell Gage. Christian Watson. Actually, 6'4", we can actually do something with Christian. Let's see what they would want from him. Aziz Al-Shahir. Alright. And with that, once again, we're going to raise him a third. It's just there. So we can probably sneak in Somebody really don't need that. We could probably get rid of these two. Trade accept. All right. So now we have. So now we have Stephon Diggs, Marquise Brown, Christian Watson, and Anthony Schwartz as our receivers. We don't need these guys, so we can release. So the great thing about Stephon is he already got paid, so we don't have to pay him. Marquise, I believe, got paid, so we don't have to pay him either. Now we will have to pay Watson, it looks like, and Schwartz. That's fine. We'll pick out we will have to pick up a backup quarterback in the free agency. So now we're down to 40. But once we get past the draft and the free agency, we'll be good. So when we come back, we're gonna start the draft. We'll go through there. Probably go through preseason and get into week 1.